First, I have been stay under the control of CCP government for over 30 years. So basically, I know it more than most of the Western peoples. And we know how the CCP government can control the voice from the authorities. Once they control the authorities, those people will use their professional positions and use their titles to let people trust them. And once these people listen to CCP, they can deliver whatever message the CCP government wants you to believe. Now it has been shown the big success in China because their propaganda, because of their enforcement, they can also almost control most of the people. I mean, 1.4 billion Chinese people has to listen to them. Now this is just the same thing is applied to overseas, to Western countries. So for this purpose, they need to use the international organization like WHO. I don't need to show more evidence. I think everyone can say from back to December 2019, how their response, I mean, from WHO to this COVID-19 outbreak, to January, February, March, all these things. They've been to China even before, right? And they have been to China even last week. What did they say? And what can they say? Everything listened to the Ministry of the Foreign in China, Foreign Affairs in China. So I think the negotiation, yeah, it may exist, but the negotiation is to negotiate the benefit between WHO and CCP government. And then later they will sit down to talk about what to tell people, whether this is really from some bad, from even one belt, one road countries, and or maybe this is some poor animals they suddenly caught in Wuhan, or this may be some leakage from some lab in China. Come on, these are all the things you may see in the next steps. So these are their negotiations. I think everyone should start to justify it based on whether WHO has its credibility.
Doctor, I want to just re-illustrate what you said. Essentially, the World Health Organization was involved in the first lie, right? The idea that this was not communicable human to human. They knew about it at a minimum at December 31st from the Free Chinese in Taiwan. So what you are saying essentially is that this current negotiation between the World Health Organization and the Communist Party to investigate the source of this virus is really a negotiation to perfect the second lie. Am I getting that correctly?
They try to perfect, but you know the lies can never be perfect. I can show you something. Remember, I have mentioned the scientific report I and my team prepared for. Now I can show you some photos. I think WHO expert like Dr. Fauci, like CCP, they can remember this photo because later this whole report will be published to all the people. They can read it. They can say what exactly the SARS-CoV-2 virus is, whether it is come from nature or maybe it's more easy. You can get it from the lab. Just need to have the PLA-owned Zhoushan bat coronavirus. And also based on this, WHO has already covered numerous lies for CCP. And I remember there is a funny thing. So at the end of February, WHO have sent some experts to Wuhan, did some investigation and published a paper. Published some documents that they really think Chinese government did a good thing in anti-COVID-19. But even in that document, they dare not to admit Shi Zhengli's RATG13 virus. That document on WHO's website also points out that COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2, actually is most close origin from the Zhoushan bat virus.